In 1951, I lost the sight in my right eye for no reason. Nobody knew why. I just lost sight in it. It was just gone, just like that. And obviously, in 1951, there wasn't much information about multiple sclerosis. Went to the doctor, an eye doctor. He had no idea what was the matter. He treated me for 6 months, and probably what he treated me for did nothing one way or the other. It just got better. The first time I really knew something was the matter, I decided I wanted to play kind of tennis. We had lots of kids, and so I decided I would play this game with them. Picked up a racket and started to walk. I fell over everything. I mean, everything. So then everything was an excuse. If there was a stick in the yard, I fell over a stick. It just went on and on until finally I did go to a doctor in Quincy, and that was the first time I heard the word multiple sclerosis.
I remember, I think I was around 9, and Dad gathered one of us that was home and talked to us about that Mom was going to need some extra help and some, extra patience and, and I don't recall that he really explained exactly what was going on, but just that we needed to be aware and
Yeah, I'm not sure Dad knew, really.
Well,
Yeah.
he probably didn't know either.
Don't you remember they brought a brochure home, but I don't think he knew enough about MS in them days to tell you anything.
Went to the library, tried to get information. I remember being in the public library reading this and almost hiding. And the longer I went, the worse the symptoms got. Numbness, loss of feeling in the hand, falling all the time. My husband, Ben, had severe diabetes, and it resulted in him being on dialysis, and we lived probably 30 miles from a dialysis center. I feel like faith and stuff has made me strong enough where I could do this. I took my husband to dialysis 3 times a week, drove him, and we ended up having the last few years of life kind of tied up with dialysis, but I was able to take care of him. We had 50 years and 6 hours of life together. He died the morning of our anniversary.
Mom's done a lot of amazing things in her life.
I think the fact she went over there to Chicago for all
Yes.
them weird things you hauled her over there for,
Yeah.
Becky, was...
When I was 15, Mom was working with Dr. Stefosky. I took her over one summer, 3 times a week. We went over and she did blood pheresis, where they hooked her up to a centrifuge. They removed her blood plasma and replaced it with man-made albumin.
That was, it was incredible that I was even placed there for this. Through the MS Society is how I was connected with Davis Neurology Research in Rush Presbyterian. The trials and things, I just felt very strongly about doing this. And Dr. Stefosky referred to me as his favorite guinea pig, but it was just something I felt so strong about doing. I thought only not for myself, but there's a lot of other people have this too.
As far as not being able to do things, I think that she accomplishes everything that she wants to. And when she moved into here, the first thing that she was looking at was where can I put my flowers and garden.
She's active, she's always outside, very happy, peppy person, just always doing things, just all kinds of stuff.
Mostly I admire her when I watch what she's done. You watch her go to church, you watch her go to the nutrition center and play pianos. You watch her just do stuff for other people. I don't know how often she ever asked anybody to do stuff for her.
I think it empowered her. It's not something she would have chosen to have, but it empowered her to live her life to the fullest that she was able. And she still does that today.
She never gives up, and she taught me that. I as well have MS, and it's just a fact of life. It's something that you have to deal with, but I look at my mom and think, why should I complain?
We don't know without words, as you can probably tell.
I can't really imagine what it would be like to be in her situation, but I hope I could handle it as gracefully as she does.
I made the remark one time at one of these gatherings. I said, honestly, doesn't anybody that wins these awards, aren't they just a normal type person that just does laundry and stuff like that? So, you know, I have done nothing out of the ordinary, so it's like, you know, I guess I'm that person that does the laundry. I will always stay really involved in anything involved in MS, always, because obviously I have a son, and it's quite rampant in my family, so anything that there's out there I can do for MS, I will do. Amen.